Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I will be starting a new thing, and it is Sex Talk Tuesday. So I think this will go ahead every week. I won't be filming it on a Tuesday, it will go live on a Tuesday just so that you know when it's coming. So this will be my first Sex Talk Tuesday. Just thought it'd be something fun, something just to help people if they're too embarrassed to email in. So I'm just going to go ahead with it. Okay, so my first video is going to be about first time sex nerves, like the nervous side to it. Not meaning the first time you ever have sex, meaning the first time you have sex with a new person. Losing your virginity is a totally different sort of thing. It's totally different. If you're a virgin, then I wouldn't advise these tips. This is for if you've had sex before and if this is a new person, a new partner in your life. Okay, I can only hear out of one ear again, so ooh, yay. So if you are under 16, I advise you to turn this video off, please. I don't condone any underage activities. It's illegal. So if you are 16 and above, carry on watching. If you don't like swearing, I would say maybe turn this off. I'm going to be as professional as possible, but you know me. You know me. Okay, so it's going to be about the nerves and everything. So the reasons that you might get nervous, if you're insecure about your body, if you're not 100% confident with yourself, if you've got some issues, that's obviously why you're going to be nervous. That's just in your head. Also, if you're insecure about your sexual performance, so if you're insecure about maybe how you give oral sex, maybe how you perform actually having sex, if you feel uncomfortable doing certain positions, etc., that might be another reason why you're feeling very nervous. Maybe you're scared about odours. So maybe if you've had a long day, you've not had time to shower, or if you're just insecure about the odour, the body odours, or any sweat or anything, maybe that's one of your things, one of your insecurities in your mind. These are all normal, by the way, guys. Everything I'm talking about is normal to have insecurities about, normal to be nervous about. Also, you might be scared of what he thinks about you. So maybe you're not too insecure in your body, but maybe you think, what if he sees something or she sees something, because this could be a girl or a guy, that they don't like, what puts them off. Maybe you've got a skin condition or a mole. There's people out there. I'm just going to carry on. Yes, so maybe that's an issue of yours. There's tons of reasons, tons of issues that you can have that make you feel nervous about your first time with somebody new. So the thing you need to remember is every single person gets nervous, unless you're like extremely hammered. I think I'm not condoning drinking, but if you've had an experience where you've been drunk and you don't get nervous through it, that's just because it's like Dutch courage. I wouldn't say get drunk, because you'll likely not remember, or you might make a mistake doing something that you shouldn't do, maybe forgetting protection. So I don't think you should be drinking the very first time. But like I've said, everybody gets nervous, even if it's just a little bit of nerves that you do get nervous. Also, you have to remember that your partner is probably as nervous as you, either a guy or a girl. Everybody thinks a lot more about themselves during sex than they think about the partner. This is a thing I've just discovered. So basically, you're thinking, oh my gosh, what if he sees my great big thighs or my cellulite? The guy's probably thinking, oh my gosh, what does she think about my penis? Is it big enough? Is it doing the job? Do I look stupid doing this? Am I doing the right movements? The guy or the girl, depending who it is more than likely worrying about their performance and their bodies. So yeah, that is probably them getting nervous as well. So don't be thinking that they're going to be looking at you and criticising, because if they love you, which I'm presuming they do, because if it's their first time having sex, you need to be in love, guys. So I presume that you're in love. That person won't be having sex with you unless they loved you. That's when sex is right. If this is a one night stand, then I highly doubt you're going to be nervous. It's just a one night stand, it's a fling sort of thing. Not my style, so I can't really comment on that. But like I say, if this is your first time with a new love interest, maybe that's how I should have worded it. So yeah, if it's with the right person, then they will not care about what you look like, they won't care what you smell like, they won't care about your performance. They'll be happy that they'll be able to take your relationship to the next step. They'll be happy that they are making love to you. So yeah, if they're the right person, then they're not gonna care what you look like. At the end of the day, they'll be happy that you've given yourself completely to them. So please don't worry. As long as you're with the right person, then everything will be fine. Let me think. So odours. If you have insecurities about odours, maybe have a shower beforehand. That might be best. You'll feel a bit more confident if you do have a shower or a bath or just a wash. You'll feel a lot more confident. There's some weird ass noises. And everybody has a bodily odour. It doesn't matter if you're the cleanest person in the world. It doesn't matter if you wash every single day. Every single body has its own smell, and it's totally normal. I think girls worry more about odours than boys do, especially down there. Mainly because I think the vagina is more internal than a penis, so you do trap more bacteria in there, and obviously when you go to the toilet and pee, you can't exactly open up and pee straight out like a man. So yeah, it catches bacteria, odours, toilet paper, anything. So I think sweat as well. Vaginas are very prone to having sweat and bacteria, so I think it's normal to smell. But if it smells really, really, really bad and you've only just washed, then I think you need to go to the doctors and get a test done. I think you probably have like a yeast infection or thrush or something like that, maybe even a water infection if you really, really are smelly down there. But a slight odour is totally normal. But if you are uncomfortable doing sexual activities while you have that scent, go and take a shower. Use some pH level products for down there, because your vagina has a different level to everything else, so it will be better for you to use a pH, I think it's like a neutral pH level. If you go into the shops, there's things such as Femme Fresh, stuff like that. Yeah, and if that makes you feel a little bit more confident, then obviously do that little extra step beforehand. Also guys, just use deodorant. Wash your bits. And a little tip, if you are a male without circumcision, I would advise to pull that skin right back and wash underneath that head, because no girl wants to go downstairs and have some cheese in the mouth that's not on toast. So yeah, just get that taken care of. The cleaner your penis, look at me being all professional, the more she will want to be around it, do things to it. Maybe she's going to do a blowjob and she's really uncomfortable with doing a blowjob. Maybe she's worried about the smell, the taste. Then just take care of your area beforehand, and I will promise you she will want to do it more if that's the case. So that's a good tip for you guys. I'd just say relax. That's my top tip. Try and relax. Use lubrication if you are very nervous and you're finding it hard to get moist. Use a lubrication. Always use protection, guys. I know it's going to be the first time, so I'd advise to use a condom, just because it protects against STDs and infections and stuff. Maybe once you're in a relationship, you've had sex quite a lot with this person, you can move on to the pill or something like that. That's totally your choice. But if it's your first time, I would say use protection, just because you don't really know. If you've been in a relationship for a long, long time, you've both had tests and you're clean, then that's fine. Going for the pill is totally your preference. Just be careful. Relax, use lubes, like I've said, use sex toys, plenty of foreplay. I'd suggest before you have sex, say like the day before you have sex, or the last time you see each other before you have sex, you really get into the foreplay. So you're touching and you're getting used to each other's bodies, you let them touch you, and obviously you'll be getting used to each other. So the next time it comes around, you'll be very familiar with it, you'll be a bit more relaxed. What are you doing, Lamb? And I just think it's easier that way rather than just jumping straight to the sex and not having any other communication or touchment or touching each other, etc. beforehand. Make sure that you have obviously spent time touching them, getting to know them, knowing what they like, knowing what they dislike. If you're worried about performing, don't be. Like I said, guys will be probably thinking, I hope this is okay. Does she like it? Is this feeling good? Is this causing any problems, etc. As long as you're both enjoying it, doesn't matter if you look stupid. At the end of the day. Also, communication with your partner is key. If you're having sex and there's something that's hurting you, or there's something that feels wrong, tell your partner. Just to be honest, tell them, please can you stop, I'm not feeling comfortable. If you need to go for a toilet, for a wee, tell your partner, I don't want to ruin the mood or anything, but I do need a wee. Don't hold it in and hurt yourself. Just be very trustworthy with your partner, be honest, communicate. And if you pull stupid faces, then you pull stupid faces. Put a pillow right by your head, and if you want to cover half your face with a pillow, then do that. If you're worried about, I feel like I'm talking a little bit fast, but I'm just trying not to drone this on too much. If you're worried about positions, because a lot of people are worried about positions and how you're seen in a position. If it's the first time, I would suggest just going with the flow, and however you end up, then that's how you end up. So a lot of people, when it's the first time, it's always missionary position or girl on top. It's pretty standard stuff, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But if you end up getting into like a more experimental position, then as long as you're wearing something you're confident wearing, if you're totally naked, then just say, I'm not comfortable doing that one just yet. It's understandable. But as long as you're happy, confident with what you're doing, that's absolutely fine. I think a lot of girls have issues with doggy style because it leaves a lot of elements exposed. So if you're thinking you're going to do some sort of adventurous position, then wear a sort of a cami strap top maybe. Just keep everything covered up. Don't have to wear a bra, just wear a strap top. You can pull your boobs out of the strap top if you want to, and just make sure your tummy is covered if that's the area that you have issues with. Maybe wear some booty shorts if you're worried about maybe your bum. You can slip them bad boys to the side. Yeah, there's always something that can help. So if you aren't comfortable with that position, wear clothes that make you feel a little bit better about it. Obviously tell your partner if you don't want to do that. Maybe some people just don't like that sort of thing. I could do videos on other things like maybe blowjobs, oral. Sorry, I am trying so hard here to be not crude. So if you want me to do a video on oral sex, foreplay, first times, like very first time, if you have any questions whatsoever, I will be doing these Sex Talk Tuesdays. You can always email me. So if it falls under the sex category, then I'll do it on Sex Time Tuesdays. If it's anything else, I can do that on the Lisa Love videos. So just email me at talktome.lisamarie@gmail.com with any questions, anything you'd like me to do a video on. That's absolutely fine. I love talking about these sort of things. I love helping people. I'm not a hoe bag or anything. I've been through a lot of experiences with myself, such as issues and everything. I can actually help you with them if you see where I'm coming from. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I try not to drag it on too long. If you've got any questions, then comment down below. Like this video for me, guys. It'll mean the world to me because it is a new topic and I just want to know your responses to it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to leave you be now. If you have any issues, you can always email me if you don't want to put it in the comments. So don't feel shy. I will see you in the next video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care. Love you. Bye.